Welcome to the Middleware Tech YouTube channel. Today, we're starting a complete course on Java 9 new features. In this series, you'll learn introduction about Java 9 new features. Let's get started.
Okay, now the topic first point of view, or the topic that we'll do, topics. Let me just say the topics for headline. So the first topic that came in Java 9 is that what is the approach is that they want if you are working on Java today, either you have used Java in your degree course and then you're working or studying now, and some of the students, they even in some CBSE ICSE board, they are using Java from class 9-10 also, I think so. Now from Oracle, they want to make available Java to the kids also. That was the approach. Okay, so the kids who is studying in the class 4-5, they should also work on a particular language called Java. So that was the approach. They thought that from the kids level we'll introduce Java so that they can also work on this. But how they will understand class and object concept? Not possible, right? So from that perspective, they came with a particular concept called JSHELL. JSHELL is a particular tool that came in Java 9, where you don't have to think about how to compile your Java. You don't have to think about how to create a class, object. Don't have to do all those things. Without doing normal basic calculation, you can implement using JSHELL. Basic calculations, arithmetic calculations, basic functionality, you can implement without going into the complexity of creating a bytecode, creating a class, object, oops concept. No, don't go into those things. If I want to say a basic language to a kid, then what I'll say that how to do plus arithmetic applications. Maximum how to write a method, not more than that. Right. So based on that perspective, they came with this tool called JSHELL. Similar type of tool is there in the Python. Its name is what its name? It has a name. Its name is similar type of tool is there in Python. I can't remember the name. Let me just tell you this name. Python I've installed here. Yes. Similar type of tool is there in Python that is called idle. Okay, Python, if you have installed Python in your system, you'll find this component called idle. It's similar type of tool of Java, JSHELL. Python idle is there. Okay, I'll come into JSHELL in this. This is the first component that came in Java 9. We'll go in details. Let me just talk about all the topic one by one. The next topic that came, its name is JPMS. Its full name is Java Platform Module System. Java Platform Module System. What is this? JPMS. JPMS is saying that, very simply, if I say, JPM is saying that don't use the concept of jar. Use the concept of module. So very simply, if I want to say one line, still Java 8, you have used the concept of jar, right? You have to create a jar, then you have to running the jar, or you are going to exchange the code as a jar from one system to another system. JPMS is saying that no jar concept from Java 9. No jar concept from Java 9. Now the question is, what is the problem with jar concept? That's why from Java 9, they are going to replace jar concept with module concept. That you have to understand. Then you have to understand how this module concept work. What is the advantage of module concept above jar concept? That's why from Java 9, you will find that they came with this module concept. And if you go to the API documentation, you can see the API documentation, complete details of the module first. I'll come into those things. Now just I'm giving the headlines now. Fine. So JPMS is saying that no jar from Java 9. This is another one module that came in Java 9. We have to understand this module in details. Third point that came, its name is JLink. JLink. But sometimes we use a term called Java linker. So what is this module? So already I told you that if I'm going to work on Java, okay, till Java 8, what you have to do is that you have to install the complete JDK. And if you run a simple hello world application, simple hello world, what I'm going to have to write a class, correct? You write a class, you have to write a main method, then you have to write hello world inside the main method. So to execute a single hello world, just to print a single hello world, you need your JDK. And if you need JRE also, that have a particular jar called tools.jar, there have 2000 classes. You are using or not using, you should have or you must have 2000 classes in the tools.jar in your path. Else you cannot execute hello world till Java 8. You can't. What does it mean is that I need a big size of big chunk of JDK to execute hello world. Correct? This is not good. I want to print an hello world and I should have a jar, tools.jar that have 2000 classes approximately on the backend in the path. Then only I can print hello world. This is not a good approach. Because in that case, that complete JDK, I cannot use for some of the application called IoT applications. If you have seen IoT applications, you have to execute some code. And in that case, you need your Python generally is used for IoT applications. So Python JRE or Python so Python runtime environment, you can reduce its size, smaller size based on the device. So what is this JLink concept that came in Java 9 is that you can reduce the size of your JRE so that you can use it for IoT applications or microservice applications, right? So that's why till Java 8, there is no chance to reduce your JRE. No chance. You have to install. JDK should be there. Always you install JDK. There is no chance to reduce the JRE. No chance. You have to install. JRE should be in the path. Then only you can execute your hello world. From Java 9, it is saying that not required. If you are going to work on IoT application where you have to put some code inside a microprocessor for IoT applications, you can reduce your JRE based on your application need point of view. Okay, so we have to understand this module called JLink in details, right? Then number 4 point, we came with another one concept that is called, tell me, G1GC. G1GC is nothing but its full name is garbage first, garbage collector. Okay, garbage first, garbage collector. This is you have already worked on GCC, right? Garbage collection completion routine. Here G1GC that gets introduced. G1GC is not introduced in Java 9. It was introduced long back. But G1GC is one type of approach to remove unused object, to deallocate the resource used by the unused object. So G1GC is one of the approach that get introduced by default from Java 9 version. Okay, so we'll understand this, how this G1GC work to deallocate the resource used by an unused object in case of garbage collection and completion routine, right? Fine. Next, we have another one concept. Fifth came is that this diamond operator. So this operator being used in some of the collections. We can use default method and static method inside the interface. So last day we talked about Java 8 new features. There we talked about like how I can use default method inside an interface and why. How I can use static method inside an interface and why. Those things we explored. That is still Java 8. From Java 9, we can include private method also in the interface. So what is the need and how can I execute a private method? We'll explore using some code, right? Next, we find yes, some enhancement came with the help of try catch block in Java 9. We'll talk about it. Then next enhancement came with some stream API. Stream API, some of the functionality came. Then in process API also some update came. In process API some update came. Similarly, we find another one client. Its name is HTTP 2 client. This is another one protocol. HTTP 2 came. Generally, we use HTTP 1.0, 1.1, right? So HTTP 2 also came, introduced in Java 9. So these are some of the major features, except we have some of the factory method inside the collection. These are the major features that I'm talking about that came in Java 9. Like this way, another 10 we'll find. We try to explore these major features in our discussion. Okay, so that was the focus, right? So let's move with them one by one. We try to understand and using some code. And we try, for each and every topic, we try to execute some code, else it will not work clear. Fine. So let's move with this. So before moving, first what I want to say is that you should have Java 9 should be installed in your system, because this is the prerequisites. Java 9 must be installed in the system. So I'm talking about the setup point of view. Setup point of view, we should have Java 9. So how to install Java 9? You can get it just here. First you have to download the Java 9 JDK, right? So just write here Java 9 JDK download. Now you can go from there. You may find a specific path. You may find some difficult Java 9 AC runtime, GRE, Java AC JDK 9.0.1. That is enough. Now, if you go to the Oracle site directly, this is Oracle site only. You may find that they're giving you to option to download Java 14, Java 13. You can go with that, but since our focus is Java 9, so I want to go with this JDK only, specific to Java 9, so that you can download rename, Control C. So this should be installed in the system. That is the first requirement. You will install it. Second requirement is that since we'll talk about using IDE, right? So the IDE that you are using, that should support also Java 9. So some of the IDE, some of the Eclipse IDE may support till Java 8. So in that case, the IDE you can use this one. That IDE is going to use Java 9. Right click, rename, Control C. If I'm going to use this IDE, it is okay. Fine. So this is the setup point of view. So we are going to use this two things.